of your money to be able to travel in your own country. Think about how effing ridiculous that sounds. I can't get through a 7 minute. This video really bothered me, man.
$290 fine. You have the right to come to court.
$290. This guy's going to charge him $290 because he's a treasonous traitor and thinks that his unlawful orders are lawful.
You can start at the back and sign going forward. What I need you to do is sign in the gray box. Signing is not an admission of guilt. You're simply stating you received a copy of the citations, which you will after you sign for them. You press firmly. Just give me the tickets. I'm sorry, sir. I wasn't done talking.
We don't care if you're done talking. Again, who do you think you are, you coward? God, I'm going to call after this.
Press firmly when you sign because you're going through several copies, and then you're going to have to go back and sign the other ones. You can write no signature on there and give me the tickets. Negative. I'm not doing that. Are you refusing to sign the tickets?
Are you refusing to sign the tickets? Are you refusing to agree to this contract under threat and duress? Are you refusing to disagree with my contract? I'm going to kidnap you or you're going to sign. You choose.
I need you to say that out loud. Could I copy that? Are you refusing to sign the tickets? You're shaking your head yes on camera? Good. Stand by.
Good. I'm going to steal some more money from you because I'm a brave American police officer. I'm brave. Look at me. Look at me steal money from innocent, peaceful people. I'm so brave.
Oh, Mr. McKinstry, this is a citation.
I like how he sighs like he's the one being inconvenienced here. He's the one who's been given a problem here. This guy who's peacefully dropping off of passengers got his flashers on, which I do every now and then. He's got his flashers on and waved the cop. Instead of the cop waving around, he's acting like this guy cost him to steal all his money and threaten to kidnap him and put him in a cage. Sergeant McGowan, what kind of brainwashing have you been through, dude? This guy has done nothing unlawful, hurt no one, victimized no one, violated no one's rights. You're the one who's committing all the crimes in this video. And you think they're not crimes because your people who wear the same costumes and the sovereign citizens who wear the black robes agree with you. No. Read the Constitution and then compare it to the actions and your behavior. You scum. Oh, God.
16112D, failure of individual driving on highway to sign signature if requested by police.
Loser, coward.
This is also a payable fine.
Have you ever read the Constitution, Sergeant McCoward?
It's another $50. What I need you to do is sign in the gray box. Signing is not an admission of guilt. You're simply stating that you received a copy. But you wrote that because I told you I'm not going to sign. So I don't...
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. So you wrote me a ticket because I wouldn't sign the other tickets. Now you're saying I have to sign this ticket that you wrote because I wouldn't sign the other tickets. This cop is the biggest loser. Probably has a half-inch wiener. Can't satisfy his wife. Beats his kids probably. Oh my God, what a coward. Anyone with this type of attitude is probably one of the 40% of police that abuses their family. Can you imagine if one of his kids got out of line or his wife got out of line, what he would do to her?
Are you refusing to sign this ticket as well? Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Stand by.
What in the world?
Thank you, Colonel. Okay, you can call me back on my cell. All right, Mr. McKinstry, here's your tickets. Before I give them to you, I'm going to explain to you the process to require...
Why don't you shut your vagina face up?
It's a court date if you want to do that. Back in the day, if you wanted a court date, you simply did nothing. You didn't pay it, you didn't do anything, and you would get a court date mailed to you, predetermined by the courts. That has changed. Now, if you wish to have a court date, I'll wait till you're done.
Yeah, see? Anything this guy does that this cop don't like, his vagina starts puckering really hard and he can't handle it. You're a loser, bro.
Y'all done with your phone? Because I want to make sure you catch all this.
You're going to catch something one day, you pigs.
The day, if you wanted a court date, if you did nothing, you were assigned a court date by the courts, you got a summons in the mail. Now, if you want to go to court on this, you have to actually request it in writing. The instructions on how to do that are on the back of each of the tickets that I'm giving you. There's your tickets. This yellow sheet of paper that I've asked him to hold on to is not an additional ticket. It's It's what's known as a contact receipt. The federal government requires that I give this to you because I stopped you today. On that, you'll see my information, your information, where, when, and why you were stopped. You'll also notice that I marked off as the actions taken, traffic citation.
This guy is so damn calm too, man. I would have been like, is your penis really that small, bro? Is your penis, are you that big of a coward? Are you that big? Again, I probably would have blew up and been arrested well before this, but I would have been like, oh man, I'm sorry that you have such a small wiener, man. I'm sorry you can't touch both sides of your lady's private parts. I'm sorry. That doesn't mean you got to take it out on me because you can't satisfy your wife and you beat your kids. That's your issue, Sergeant McGowan. Of course, I'm speculating.
And I listed the probable cause for the traffic stop on the contact receipt. If you have any
Why couldn't you tell them the probable cause when you stopped them instead of escalating and repeating yourself over and over like an idiot robot with a vagina problem? Why didn't you do it then when he asked you?
questions or concerns, you can look on the back of that receipt and you can make a phone call as needed. There's your license. You're free to go. Do not stop in the middle of traffic, whether you have your flashers on or not.
Don't break all the traffic laws like we do constantly every single day and never get in trouble for it. Don't do what we do. You're not a sovereign citizen like me. You're not a sovereign citizen like the judges. We get to do what we want. You shut your stupid mouth, and when I tell you to move your car over, you don't get to wave me by because I have a small wiener and a lot of weapons.
Against the law. Have a nice day. Thanks for your cooperation.
It's not against the law. The law is the Constitution and the statutes that coincide with it. Traffic code is not law. You're a waitress. That's all you are. You're acting as a waitress and you're using threats of violence. It would be like you go to a restaurant, you order a water and a side salad, and the server comes up and goes, listen, it's the law in this restaurant that you must order a steak and a loaded baked potato, and if you don't have the money for it, we're going to put you in jail right now. That's the law in this restaurant. This is the biggest coward in the world right here. Of course he's a sergeant. What a shocker. All right. There you go, guys. I think I'm going to call Baltimore PD right now. That'll be on the next video. So that was the oversight chairman of the Citizen Review Board. You're next, donut loser. I'm going to go find your video in a minute here. Let me call these punks.
Thank you for calling Baltimore City's One Call Center. If this is a police, fire, or medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Para servicio en español, marca el número 2. 311 is available from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days per week. You can also report issues 24 hours a day on the web at www.baltimorecity.gov or download our mobile app, Baltimore 311. Your call may be monitored to ensure you are receiving exceptional customer service. For city services,
I will be recording also.
Please press 1. For non-emergency matters or questions, please press 2.
Baltimore City's non-emergency police. Your call is being recorded. Tori speaking. I'm going to help you.
Hi, this is John Filax. I'm also recording for my records and a possible publication. Am I able to speak to Sergeant McGowan?
This is a call center. There are no sergeants here. I can give you the phone number to headquarters.
Sure.
Or do you know what district he or she works from?
I don't know. I just saw him on YouTube acting like a coward, and I want to let him know.
Okay. The phone number to headquarters is 410 396 2585.
396-2585. Thank you.
Correct.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's all.
Thank you for calling 311.
396-2515.
2585.
396-2585. Thank you.
Correct.
396-2585. 396-2585. 396-2585. 396-2585. 396-2585. 396-2585.
security.
Yes, is this Baltimore PD headquarters?
Yes.
Is it possible to speak to Sergeant McGowan?
What unit do they work in?
I don't know, sir. I just saw the guy on YouTube. I want to let him know what a coward he is and a loser.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you hang up? Okay. So we call back. Hang up on me. I call back. Cool. Oh, now they won't answer. They want to play that game. Here you go, guys. Here's the attitude you get from the police when you want to redress your grievances. So, let's go back to the keypad here. Keypad. Star 67410-396-2585. So now they won't answer. There you go, guys. You want to let Sergeant McGowan know what a coward and a loser he is? There's the phone number. Call anonymously with the star 67 first. I'll let this ring for a minute or two. This is what cowards do. This is what cowards act like. Cowards hang up the phone. Cowards end interviews. Cowards cut off your microphone. Cowards protect their buddies or their blue waffle buddies. Why won't this guy answer the phone now? Isn't that interesting? This is your American police force. This is how brave they are. They can't take any criticism because they're so brave. So there you go, guys. There's the number. Let's call the other number back. Let's go to recents. Let's go to this one.
Thank you for calling Baltimore City's One Call Center.
Now they're not answering. There you go, guys. You live in Baltimore? This is your brave police force here. Here is your brave police force. Oh, look, they just hung up automatically. How you that one? Let's call them back again. They probably called up here and told them not to answer the phone, too.
Thank you for calling Baltimore City's One Call.
You see how cowardly these people are? It's disgusting. You're cowards. People in Baltimore, get together, change the laws. Hello?
Your call is being recorded. Tori speaking. How may I help you?
Yes, ma'am. Is this a lady I spoke to before? Because I'm recording also. You gave me a number to the headquarters?
Uh-huh.
They're not taking my call, and they hung up on me once already. So who do I call next? Is there a reason? Do they not have to answer the phones there? They just let it ring and ring and ring? Is that policy?
Can't answer that question for you. I'm not an officer.
Fantastic. So who do I call next since they won't answer? What if I had a problem
You can contact the mayor's office
to redress?
You can contact the mayor's office.
All right, what's that number? I guess I got to call the mayor of Baltimore since the police department doesn't answer the phone. That's fantastic. Amazing.
410.
410.
396.
396.
4900.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry to give you such a hard time, but you see what I'm going through, right?
I'm just doing my job, sir.
I've heard that before. Yes, ma'am. That's a good cop-out. Let's call someone else now. Let's call the mayor of Baltimore. 410-396-4900. I promise you, I'll either get a voicemail or a secretary.
Thank you for calling the Mayor's Office of Constituent Services. Constituent Services Call Center, press 1. To reach correspondence, press 2. To reach special projects, press 3.
Let's try 0.
That is an invalid selection. Please try again. Thank you for calling the...
F you.
Please wait while I transfer your call. I'm sorry, extension 1111
Oh my God.
is not available.
How about 1?
Thank you for calling the mayor's office of
1.
constituent...
Holy crap, dude. I like how they put this automated crap and expect you to have a great attitude, and 20 minutes later when they pick up the phone. Hello?
Good morning, Mayor's office.
Hey, how are you, sir? Who am I speaking with?
Pretty good, and you?
Good. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Mr. Bryant.
Mr. Brian, how are you? My name's John. I called the call center for Baltimore PD, and then I called the Baltimore PD headquarters, which they gave me the number to. And they hung up on me and then refused to take my call and just let it ring and ring and ring and ring. So I called the headquarters or the call center back, and they said, call the mayor, since the police won't answer your phone call. So here I am calling the mayor.
You said you called the police headquarters?
I called the call center first, then they told me to call the headquarters. I called the headquarters, told them I was looking for Sergeant McGowan to speak to him and let him know my opinion of what I saw. And they hung up on me and then would not answer the phone after that, and I let it ring at least 35 times. They're not answering the phone.
What number are you calling?
Excuse
What
me?
number are you calling? What number are you calling?
The number I called was 410-396-2585.
Okay. So the better person to speak with regarding, like, because is it a police issue that you're talking about? That's how you were trying to contact him?
Yes?
All right. So you should probably speak to someone in the commissioner's office since they oversee.
So I need to make another phone call to someone else, a 4th phone call. I'm not doing that, man.
I can get them on the line. Like, you don't have to call them yourself.
Oh, okay.
Like, I can
Get them on the line for me, please, sir.
Okay. All right.
office.
Hello?
Hello, Baltimore City Police Commissioner's office.
How are you, ma'am? I'm recording for my
I'm
record
good. How about
series
yourself?
and a possible publication. I'm not so good. I've called the call center, the headquarters, the mayor's office, and now they've transferred me over to you. I'm trying to redress grievances with your police department, and they hang up on me, and then when I call back, they won't answer the phone. They just let it ring nonstop.
Which office are you? Is this happening?
Sergeant McGowan.
Okay.
Is there a reason they're not answering the phone? Is that something a
I
common practice of theirs?
I have no idea, sir. I'm unfortunately I've never spoken to that office before.
Okay.
But you said that. So are you calling to? I can definitely write out for everything you're saying down and relay this over to the commissioner. But did you want to file a complaint with our internal affairs
No,
office?
ma'am. I'd like to speak to Sergeant McGowan. That's it. If he'd like to speak to me, fine. If he's a coward, then he doesn't have to. That's all I want. That's all I called for.
Okay. Can I get your callback information? Because
Sure.
I would have to call Sergeant McGowan and talk to him
Sure.
and give him your information to call you back.
Sure.
Okay. Your name?
John. My phone number is
Okay.
440-525-3893.
And John is the last name?
You don't need a last name right now. If it gets escalated and more serious, we can take it to court and then use last names if we need to.
Okay. All right. So I will tell Sergeant McGowan that John is trying to reach him.
Correct.
Okay. I will let him know.
I appreciate that, man. What's your name?
Danielle.
Danielle, you've been the most helpful out of everyone that I've called in Baltimore today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good one.
You do the same.
No problem.
All right, guys, there you go. Let's see if he's not going to call me back because he's a coward. You know he's not going to call me back. If you don't have his costume and his weapons, and the full force of the sovereigns behind him, he's got nothing. So he couldn't have an intelligent conversation to save his life. So there you go, guys. I think 40 minutes is enough here.
Yeah. Bring you home. Yeah, come on.